What's going on, everyone? Are you looking to invest your money? Do you know where to start? Or are you lost and don't know where to start? How much of that money have you been saving? You know, I make so much a year and spend so much a year. Okay, so do we have an answer? Or do you still not have a clue? Well, I'm guessing you turned into the right channel because this is all about investing and wanting to figure out what's your next dollar gonna look like, or the next amount, right? So if you're self-employed just like me, as a barber, you tune into the right channel. So let's start talking about investing. Let's talk about AMC. Let's talk about game stonks. So it's kind of like a taboo. When we talk about a budget, right? We're talking about this is how much I waste on gas, this is how much I waste on light, rent, water, this is how much I waste on Yu-Gi-Oh cards or Pokemon cards or whatever type of card you choose. Or maybe you waste money on dating apps and you end up getting catfish because at the end of the day you paid the premium and you found out that you didn't really meet somebody, you actually met a robot. Anyways, so what we're trying to figure out is what your budget looks like. How much are you making per year? And how much are you saving per year? So you might understand one thing for sure. How much does it cost to be you? You haven't heard that one before, right? So what I advise you to do is sit down and look at your bills, your monthly bills. How much does it cost to be you? Yeah, you, the one watching the video, you, not the person next to you, you. Yeah, how much does it cost to be you? I know for me, this is just a number that I'm gonna throw out there, right? But I'm kind of minimalist. I'm not so much about the material possessions. I like to live a more simple life. It costs me roughly $3,000 a month to be me. And you're talking about water, light bill, rent, utility, whatever the heck you want to call it, right? That's how much I spend every month to be Orion. Not bad, right? So after you get that part down, now it's time to see how much of that money is left over for you to invest. Now, you've heard this before. You have to pay yourself first. All right, what does that mean? That means if you have a retirement account, a savings account, or an investment account, maybe a brokerage account, you pay yourself first, which are those accounts. You put your money into your retirement or your savings or an investment account. And then after that, then money left over is for the bills. And whatever is left after that, it could be just 25 cents or maybe $1. That's what you have left to spend on yourself. I guess you can kind of say it's a healthy way to spend money on yourself, right? You spend after paying yourself first, after paying the bills. At the end of the day, whatever is left, that's all you. Hey, maybe you can actually take somebody on a date to McDonald's, right? Yeah, let me get the number 5. Oh, wait, you know what? I paid myself first. Yeah, how much is a McSpicy chicken? Anyways, you've heard about it all the time, right? Paying yourself first. Now, after you establish that point, now you get to see what's really left over. Like I mentioned, you had a retirement account, an investment account. Maybe you just had a savings account. Well, let's see how much of that money that you saved, right? I always say, when it comes down to investing, always put money away that you're okay with losing. I remember when I lost my dog in the woods and I couldn't find it. Then I found out I didn't have a dog, I had a cat. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's okay if I lost this money in the stock market, or it's okay if I took an investment and I lost the initial investment. But that's exactly what it is. Money that you want to invest, you have to make sure you're okay with losing it, right? When it comes down to like short-term trading. Now, if you want to do long-term trading or pretty much that compound interest that Warren Buffett talks about, then do so on a more secure, low-risk manner. Risk, right? When you hear the word risk, it kind of makes you think that life's a risk, ese. Time to go all in on Dogecoin. What does that mean? Bro, I just sold my Xbox and I bought a lot of Dogecoin. Oh yeah? How much Dogecoin did you buy? So what I did was I bought myself 5 Dogecoin, and guess what I did with the rest? What'd you do with the rest? I bought myself another Xbox. Whenever you put your money away for an investment, there's always gonna be a risk factor beyond that. Now, depending on what type of person you are, you're either a low, medium, or a high risk taker. So it all depends on how you feel and how much luck you have playing the game of investing. So let's do the breakdown. We've talked about a budget, right? And then we talked about paying yourself first. We talked about how much does it cost to be you. And did somebody say Xbox? So you get the idea, right? When it comes down to understanding how much you make per year, right? You want to see how much of that money is disposable for you to use. Okay, for example, you're working a salary job, okay? You know how much you're getting paid. So at the end of the day, you already know how much you're gonna get paid per year. Now, depending the lifestyle that you live, whether it's a lavish lifestyle, a more simple and moderate lifestyle, the bills are gonna pile up. Whether it's gonna be things on finance, things on cash payments, whatever it is. At the end of the day, you're gonna have things that are gonna ultimately take some of your money. Now, whatever is left over after you waste all the money for utilities, bills, and whatever lavish lifestyle you live, then you have money left over to save and invest for later. Isn't it cool that you get to just sit back and penny pinch your way to investing? You know what? The last time I penny pinched, I bought myself not just one McSpicy, but 2 McSpicies. Yeah, that's right. No, the idea is that you don't have to penny pinch when it comes down to saving money. Like I mentioned, every time I cut somebody's hair and they tell me, all right, yeah, I can't get a haircut anymore. I gotta save money. Okay, that's cool. You ever thought about starting another side hustle or starting a little small business while you're working your job? And then their mind just goes, what? I can start a side hustle and make extra money on the side? Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is that you have a job, you have a career, you just don't have to depend on that income to have extra money, right? You can penny pinch your way, but let's be honest with ourselves. Penny pinching is kind of boring. So that's why we start side hustles or a little side business. That way we can have extra income every month or every week or every year. So it's not that bad, right? When it comes down to saving, creating another side hustle, you don't have to penny pinch. You can still live a more fun and exciting life doing the things that you want to do. So I know I gave you all the breakdown. This is about investing. This is about being financial savvy. And at the end of the day, save your money so that way you can invest it later. And at the end of the day, you heard it before. If you don't save your money, that opportunity is going to show up and you're not going to get that opportunity because at the end of the day, you didn't save. So everybody, thanks for tuning in and watching my channel. Let's stay tuned for the next video. And let me know how that Dogecoin is going because I missed my opportunity.